Hi guys, my name is Modern Warfare 3 Dome and I'm bringing you a different kind of video today, and it is Minecraft. So, today I'm going to be showing you how to make a simple Enderman farm. Get up to level 50 for your enchantments in approximately, I'd say, about 5 minutes, even less than that, you'd be lucky. So first we're going to go into my world. So I've actually already been in here and I've defeated the Ender Dragon, just so it could make life easier. Sorry about this, I was testing something earlier. So what you want to do once you're in, you want to go back to where you spawned, and what you want to try and do is defeat the dragon where you actually come in. So I'll show you what I mean now. So this is where I defeated the that's where I defeated the dragon, and over here is where I spawn when I come in the end. So what you first want to start off with is you want to go about 200 blocks out. So I will be back once I have gone about 200 blocks out. Right guys, and hello, I'm back. So I've gone about 250 blocks out. So it's obviously quite far away, and the problem is with this is Endermen are going to start to spawn on here now. The reason why we have gone 250 blocks away from mainland is due to it makes the spawning rates obviously a small bit faster. So what we want to start with, I'm going to use snow and wool just to kind of tell you whereabouts it needs to go. So for this we're going to need sticky pistons, and obviously we're going to need redstone and some redstone torches. So first of all we're going to make a spawning pad. So I'm going to make this 15, not spawning pad, a dropping pad. So I'm going to make this 15 long either side. So obviously 3. And well, this is the Endermen are going to fall on this basically. And we want 15 because of the redstone, because we're also going to make a cool little feature that I'll show you in a minute. Right, there we go. So let's just count that this is the right width. Right, perfect. So obviously this is the way that we've come. So now we've got the drop pad. What we're going to do as kind of extra feature, this obviously you don't need to do this, is it makes it so what you can do is you can turn it from kind of a kill mode. Actually we do this after, so what we'll do, we'll turn it from a kill mode into an XP mode. It just means you can get extra, you can either get a ton of ender pearls, or you can get a lot of XP. So obviously if it's just on kill mode, as soon as they fall they're dead. If it's on XP mode, they're one hit kills, and the reason why they're going to be one hit kills is because they're going to fall exactly 43 blocks, and I'll go into more detail about that in a minute, as obviously there's reasons why. Obviously if you're making a very tall one, they're all going to be different levels, and we need to sort that out before we can do anything. Otherwise we're going to have ones from the top falling off and dying, and then we're going to have ones at different health all the way through, and we want it as a constant rate of health. So obviously to get the best spawning rates, you're going to want to put water on all the teleports, everywhere where they can teleport and where they can spawn also. So right now we've got the basic feature. The reason why they're not spawning, sorry, is because I'm on peaceful, as you can see there. So once we've done this, we want to work our way up, so when they fall it's 43 blocks. So once I'm 43 blocks up, I will continue the recording. Right guys, I'm back and I have finished. This is 43 blocks here, so when they fall they'll be falling from this block. So what we want to do, we want to put a button there, and then on the 44th block, we want to put a vine. And then that will stop them falling, and then they have all the same fall rate. The reason why we want to put vines instead of ladders is because of the collision box around ladders. Which obviously means that they'll be falling, and they'll be hitting the collision box. So I'm going to quickly test the fall rate, how far the drop is. So let me just count this, make sure this is right. Yeah. And what I'm going to do on every corner, I'm going to come up like this, just so, because what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a on and off switch as well. So we can turn off these spawning rates when we want and when we don't want. It kind of makes our life easier and causes less lag to our game. So that's good. Oh, is this a joke? Alright. So, want to come up there? And then bring this round again. Come down on the last corner. Need to move that over one. And the reason why we're doing it on all sides, we could do it on one, it's so it reaches across, obviously. So, yeah. And what this is going to do, like I was telling you earlier, this is going to make sure it's a constant health force. They're all going to be on half a heart, I think it is. Which means that it's not going to be, like, some aren't, they're all going to be one hit kills, basically. Some aren't going to be 2 shots, or some aren't going to be 3, and then a few one, they're all going to be exactly the same. So then what you want to do is you want to fill that in there. And now, like I was saying, we need to put the button there. And then the vines go on top, so make an extra layer. Just like this. Oh, and before we blast, the reason why we're putting a button is obviously so the vines don't overgrow and they're not coming down, and also altering the like full damage rate, which means it's going to be more even. So this is my first upload of Minecraft.net. I hope it gets approved. And I should be making more, so remember to go check out my channel, Modern Warfare 3 Dome, or youtube.com. It will be in the description, basically. And in the description, there will also be a MC edit schematic, so you can just put this in your world if you wish. I'll be making a tutorial on how to put it in your world also, once it's fully completed. And yeah, just in case you don't really want to be fussed with this, with making it. Yeah. So now, as you see, when the Enderman will fall, they get caught in the vines, no matter where they are. I didn't because I was flying, but when they're going up, they're going to get caught in the vines no matter where they fall. So yeah, that's how it's going to work. You can see 2 blocks. So if I come down here, I'm going to fall in there, and then get caught. Yep, see that? So now I've got that. Now we want to work on the spawning pad, and this is probably just about the hardest bit of it all, and even that's quite easy. First of all, we want to start by going 3 back, and we want to make a piston that high. Actually, not that high, that high. And put whatever block we want, and then due to Enderman being able to spawn on pressure plates, this is how it's going to work. So we're going to have a piece of redstone going there, so when they spawn on the pressure plate, it just get pushed off. Simple as that. And what we want to do, so we can separate it from the rest, is you want to make a 3 block high gap like that. And then that's it. That's your spawning pad for the Enderman. So they spawn, get dropped, and then they fall down here, and then straight up 1 hit kills. Obviously you want to put lines around this, etc., so they can't, when they're falling, go down here TP off. So I will be back once I've finished placing all these around, and yep, speak soon. Right guys, I'm back, and I've done 2 levels of the spawning pads. Oh, I've got a vine there. So, as you can pretty much see, it's just exactly what I showed you on one, where you stand on the pressure plate and push up. So I've done redstone repeater, redstone repeater. This is because if you're on a legit server, you want to build it legit, it's easier to do redstone and then a repeater, then redstone, back and forth, because redstone requires a lot more materials. So yeah, and it means if I was to put a piece of redstone there, it would interfere, although, see look, it wouldn't even power it, so that's why. So I left one more so I can show you how. So just 2 bits there, piece there, a ball, and simple as that. And then just put it like that. And these are 2 levels of spawning pads complete. So I'm just gonna level this off quick. If you want to know the mod that I'm using to allow me to reach so far, it's called single player commands. Very, very useful. I'll see if I can get a link down in the description below, or if not, check out the video on my channel and all the download links will be there. And please subscribe if you come over for the download. Thought I'd say that out there. So that's it so far. So now we want to do the off switch. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be doing some vertical wiring. I assume most of you know how to do that. Which means, so if I put a lever there, that will turn off this redstone torch, which will turn on this redstone torch like that, see? And we want to do that all the way up, so you just go like this. So it's basically alternates on, alternates off. Yeah, so we just continue that all the way up. So what this off switch does, it basically puts all of these spawning pad pistons out, which means that obviously, because Enderman require a 3 high block to spawn, they can't spawn. Simple as that. So we come up here, and then if we bring it out over here, and we'll run it by, should we put it there actually, make life a bit easier. Yeah, let's put it there. And then, oh no, we can't put it there. Unless, yeah, we're going to have to put a repeater there, which means, yep. So, this could cause a bit of lag if your server or computer's not really one built for this kind of stuff. So as I was saying, why I've done it up both is because obviously the redstone is not going to reach that far. So we're going to need to run it up both sections for it to work. But as you can see right now, I'll put this across and see what we can do. So that one lever down there, we wire it so it does both of them. So right now, as you can tell, because it's off, if we come up here, and then you can see that the pistons are actually in, so the white, behind the white wall is pistons, which means that they can spawn, they have space to spawn, so when they're standing here, because it's 3 block, they're going to just get pushed back. So if we now run down here quick, push the lever, I mean that these 15 should soon be getting pushed out. Which basically means when they spawn, can't spawn. Why isn't this? Oh, guys. What you're going to need to do, you're going to need to do it like alternate, like I said, like we did before, and then run it behind here, and then just hook it all up, etc. So I'll be back, so it will go like this, all along like that, and then, yep, simple as that. So, and then we'll run it along here, and then that would mean that these would get pushed out, etc. Going all the way along, and that is as simple as that. So I'm going to wire up these sides quick, and I'll be back shortly. Hey guys, I'm back, and I have finished the switch. So as you can see, the redstone vertical wiring, followed by a lever that basically inverts the last one. The reason why I put repeater here is so it will power this block through there, and I don't have to run redstone. Done exactly the same on the other side, and this lever toggles it. So right now, if we go up, you can see that the pistons are out. Yep. And then if we go up here and we toggle the lever, you should now be able to see all the pistons have gone in and spawning is now available. I've only done this on this layer, but you can take it up as far as you want. This is the final redstone wiring. This has to go here because these two here don't get toggled for some reason. Obviously not for some reason, because the redstone wiring doesn't reach. So all we have to do, if we want to follow up here, just continue the vertical wiring, and then continue round exactly what we've done here. That's it. We can take this up as long as we want. I've done that there because that's what we're going to do. So whenever they spawn here, and get pushed off, go into the vines, fall, etc. So the reason the vines are there, so generally if these was fall here and they fell down, they'd die straight away. But because of these vines, they stay and they've got exactly the same health as the people that have spawned here. Let me see, I'm not too sure. This works, I'm on peaceful. No, it won't. Okay, hold on. Just quickly show you. I don't want to put him on too many. He died there because the floor of, I'm working on the pistons down there. But yep, that wouldn't happen and he'd survive. So, simple as. So now I'm going to take you into a kind of my single player world that's got a working one in, and I'll show you exactly how it works. So I'll speak to you soon, guys. Hey guys, I'm back and I'm in a different world now, and you can see my finished one. This is based off JL2579's. It's pretty much an exact replica almost. I tried to make it similar as I can because I saw his video and it was very efficient. I've tweaked it a bit and it improves. This here is optional, but it is recommended. I didn't really like the colour scheme, so I remade it all, changed it, and I made it a bit more efficient in the redstone wiring also as well, which I did show you on single player. And this kind of redstone wiring is a bit dodgy, so that you can't get the middle bits and etc, stuff like that, so wire's the best. But so I show you now. If I turn on both of the traps, this is so two people can play it in multiplayer. See, we should start to get Enderman spawning. Oh, nope, I'm on peaceful. It's gone hard so we get better spawn rates. So if I quickly fly up here, see if I can see any spawning. Can't really. Oh, he's got stuck. So sometimes there's a bit of a bug, but if they go any closer, they get pushed off, which didn't really occur. So now we go down here. See, we've got quite a few spawning already. They're all going to be one-hit kills, so if I change out creative mode so I don't start bashing anything, look, you see that? See all the XP coming in? All that 134 XP is from killing Enderman. I can't really show you how quick it goes up because I've got so much it takes longer. And then I did have a kind of multiplayer essence kind of feel, so what you could do is you could turn it off, but I decided to take that off and I only have that on my online server now. I'm also making a new server, which should be out soon, so keep an eye on my channel for that. I'll show you. Who's on? Should we see who's on? Junk Jordan. This will be the spawn. And it's all wireless at the moment. This is the nice spawn. Sorry about this. So this is all lovely. You get the whole spawn, etc. So thanks for watching, guys, and keep an eye on my channel. Please subscribe, and yep, I shall see you soon. And thanks for watching, guys.